going on, you guys? Back again with another video as usual. Out here on my lunch break, you know, came in here, break out the cameras. I bring my cameras with me all the time because you never know, might be able to get some good footage or something like that, or you know, maybe catch like a police beat down or something like that, get paid off of some of that footage or something. You never know. Just saying. But we're on our lunch break. You know, gonna have a kind of a busy day today. We're gonna break out both lawnmowers and stuff like that. As you guys can see, yeah, I represent while I'm here at work too. You know, you're in too deep when you start rocking your equipment caps to work and stuff. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Should be a good little day today. Have probably about like 2 or 3 yards lined up today, and we're gonna go out there and make this money. Be a pretty good day. The weather's a little bit crazy out here in Oklahoma City right now. It's getting cold, hot. You know, the grass is probably like, I don't want to grow, I want to grow. But the weeds are like, we're definitely going to grow. So we're going to go out there and attempt to slay these yards. I'm going to pick up a toolbox today. I actually had one of it's actually a pretty good, nice little toolbox, and it's got the deep sockets, and it's kind of really what I've been looking for, because I keep a little Craftsman ratchet set with me, and this is kind of a bigger one that comes with the toolbox. So we'll look at trying to pick that up maybe. You know, we'll have to talk them down a little bit. We'll see what's up, you know, because I'm always looking for a good deal, you know, always on the marketplace, look for equipment, because you never know, could find some good stuff. That's how I did with my trailers. Picked up the trailers, sold 2 of them, then bought the one I got now. And yeah, we're really gonna I'm in the process of making the videos. We'll probably put them together on how I've gotten my trailer, how I've kind of fixed the lights and stuff like that, add a little box on there. Having a little problem with the box a little bit, so we're gonna fix that, and you know, the pros and cons of that, and you know, really debating on picking up some of the Green Touch racks, or probably some of the Equipment Defender racks. Green Touch, they contacted me back, said I wanted to get some of the pink ones that they had during I'd say October last year, but they're all sold out. So they thought they had 1 or 2 back in the warehouse, but they didn't have them. So but now they got those new camo ones. So you know, I'm always big on camo. If you ever see me and I'm wearing shorts, they're probably camo shorts. You know, just been one of the big things. My favorite fight trunks I ever had were always the camo fight trunks. I still have some of the original ones that I have when I first started training. So yeah, I'll probably end up doing a video on that, you know why I don't have the Wildcard lawn care in my name, or you know, any of my YouTube channel, because I was one of the very first people in the MMA scene to do all my Twitters and Instagrams as @Wildcard MMA. So I've got that on pretty much everything, and I have to stay on top of it, because I know there's a couple other you know, companies out there that have that want to do it. I think they have like Wildcard, and of course you got the OG Wildcard Boxing out there in California, and I'm not going to take nothing away from them, you know, because they had it. But you know, I've always had the nickname back when I was flying in the Navy and stuff, you know, that was my nickname, Wildcard. So, and I transitioned it over to the Wildcard Lawn Care. So yeah, we're gonna go out there, we're gonna go get this lawn, we're gonna get back in here on the main job, bang out the rest of the day. Been a busy day here at work, and yeah, we're gonna get out there and get it. All right, stay tuned. breaking out the Pro Stance 32, showing you guys, you know, getting in between those fences. What's crazy is I see a lot of people talking about, you know, they've been asking me the question, why did you get the 32 and not the 36? Well, I've already had it installed in my mind that I wanted to get the 32 from the whole get-go. I was looking at the 36, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I was really considering the 36, but when I heard that they were coming out with the 32, that's when I 100% I'm like, I'm in. I gotta get this, because even with my 25, as you guys can see with a couple of my clips, videos, because I'm gonna make a video on tight spaces that I've gotten my mower through, and if I had the 36, there's some lawns I couldn't even get to, you know, especially here in you know, the Oklahoma City area, where we got some of the yards that these houses have been here for, I think, you know, like my house that I live in's been there since 1909. So there's no way that I could be able to get my 32 with some of those fences, because some of those fences are kind of, you know, half-fast put up, and you know, they're not 32, they're barely 32 inches big. So, you know, there's sometimes I have, you know, trouble even trying to get it through. I've squeezed it through. I know I've been scraping the deck sometimes getting it through on some of these yards. So the reason why I really went with the 32 was because it was more beneficial for me. I like the fact it has the same power as the 36, and so it was just pretty much more of a win-win situation for me. Now, don't get me wrong, when I talked with the dealer thought the 36 was coming in. He didn't think a 32 was coming in because of all the COVID stuff, everything was shut down. So I told him, well, if you get anything, let me know. And I was really getting on gravely. I was tweeting him, hey, when you guys coming out with this, you know, 32, you guys been talking about it, you're not coming out with it. And I'm glad I waited, because, you know, it's a heck of a machine. For me, it is. It's my very first zero turn or stand on, so I'm thoroughly enjoying it. But, you know, it's not my save all, go to all. I mean, does it help out? Yes. But, you know, I still put in work with my 25, where I get a lot of people on the channel, you know, and I got to give a shout out to everybody, you know, thanks for helping me grow my channel. We got definitely, our numbers of subscribers has changed from last month to this month. So we're getting the subscribers, we're getting the watch time. And the thing is, I think a lot of people can relate with this, because I'm not super fancy or anything like that. I pretty much grew this from the ground up and made it work. And anybody can do this, you know what I mean? You get what you put into it. You know, like this week, I've been being lazy, really haven't been mowing that much. You know, the weather's getting a little bit chillier, and we're you know, some of the grass is going a little bit dormant, and I don't have nobody works for me. So I had one of my friends, I asked him a question. I was like, hey man, are you still mowing? He's like, yes, I am. And I asked him, I'm like, well, what about somebody's grass is dormant? And he said, it's a little bit harder for me to tell because I have a crew that works for me. And I'm like, yeah, I can understand that. So me, on some of the yards, I'm like, hey, you know, I'm not gonna worry about it. We'll go ahead and let it pass, and we'll come back. Maybe if it's a 2 week, we'll come back in 2.5 weeks, or if it's a week, we'll come back in 2 weeks. So we're playing it by ear a little bit. And I could really juice my customers. You know, I could go out there and just go out there and mow it. The good thing about the striping kit is I can mow dead grass, and these people will think I mowed their grass because it's striped. It looks good. So this next lawn, I'm gonna try getting some, you know, really good stripes for you guys. You know, we're gonna try to hit it pretty good. This is one of my favorite yards that I do that stripes really great. And I'm not really going to speed up the video too much. I'm going to change it up a little bit, where, you know, speeding it up, you know what I mean? I want you guys to actually hear the mower work, you know what I mean? And I'm not, you know, mowing a lot of lawns, but you guys are able to see the equipment in action. And, you know, I could definitely do the weed eating, the blowing, and all that crazy stuff, but pretty much everybody's looking at the mowers, you know what I mean? And I'm giving you first-hand experience on these mowers and what they can do and how they do. You know, I got my 25 with me. The 21's the newer one, and like I said, I might sell that one because I like the 25s better. My son likes the 21, it's lighter. He can be a little bit lazy, but that's okay. But I like the 25, blade break all day, and I've heard rumors that they might be coming out with a bigger one, which if they do, I'll probably end up getting it. We'll see, but I'm telling you, the 25 made the company. That's what, you know, got me to where I am today. Everything you see in all my videos is all because of the Ybravo 25. I cannot stress that enough. That, determination, and GreenPal. GreenPal hooked it up though too. You know, that's what really got me established, because I'm not from this area, but I'm in my second season, tail end of my second season, and I have, what, 3 mowers, 2 weed eaters, 2 blowers, 1 edger, and probably looking at getting some more equipment here pretty soon, but you know, that's what we're running right now, and it's a pretty good setup. It works for me. It makes me money. You know what I mean? I can't complain. I'm thoroughly happy. I'm not super busy. Now, granted, there are some days that when I'm out there that I'm like, man, I really wish, you know, I didn't have no lawns to do today, because after you get out of the routine, if it rains for 3 days like it did last week, I was in the routine of, you know, I'm like, man, I can just put it off a little bit. I can just put it off a little bit. But you can't do that in the summertime. This is towards the end of the season, and you know, I'm getting to the point where, you know, at first I was like, you know, I'm hitting this strong. We're gonna finish out strong, but I'm getting kind of ready for a break. You know, I know it's gonna be right around the corner. You know, to get right back into it, and it's really, you know, taking me away from my training, you know, because you know, wildcard MMA, wildcard mixed martial arts. I'm not, you know, I do the wildcard lawn care and green pal and all the rest of my stuff on my Facebook, but you know, that's all my hashtags for all my channels and Instagrams and Twitter. And it's one of those things where, you know, I definitely am going to keep. I've had it since day one for years, but you know, that's what my roots are. You know what I mean? You know, that's who I am, and that's who my company is. So basically, you know, as you guys can see, you can look at the ears. The ears don't lie, the nose don't lie too. I've had deviate septum surgery on that, and like I said, when it slows down a little bit, I'm gonna make a video pretty much explaining, you know, my whole MMA career, because I really feel like I can make a movie, because all the people I know and trained with, world champions, UFC, Bellator, all that crazy stuff, and it'd be a good, you know, interesting story. So maybe one day I'll do something like that, but you know, we'll see. All right, stay tuned. Let's get these lines. Alright guys, we just got done with the last lawn of the day. Hit off 3 lawns, had 1 green pal lawn, which we always have to get. It kind of forces us to do that one every single week, but it's not a good force. I mean, it's not a bad force, it's a good force. You know, it's actually one of the people that actually, you know, enjoy taking care of their lawn, and I always enjoy doing theirs, you know. I mean, it's one of the ones where I wish I could get the pro stance in the backyard, but I can't. So actually the first time I ever used the pro stance to hit that yard. So went ahead and hit the front yard, hit the pro stance in the front, and used the Ybravo in the back. And as this is always my favorite one to always stripe. I got 2 favorite ones. This is, you know, some days this one's good, the other days, you know, the other lawn's good, but this one's always good. We cut this one at about 1 inch to 1.5, so we always cut this one kind of super low. And even cutting it low with the striping kit on still does a pretty good job. You know how I was saying, you know, earlier, I was sitting there saying I can't wait for the season to be over with, and I still enjoy being out here. It's one of those things where, you know, you're like, oh, I gotta go out there and mow some lawns, but once you get out here, you know, you're out here, you know why you do this and stuff. You know, I enjoy being out here. There's some people that, you know, this is their full-time job, and if this was my full-time job, I know I could do pretty good with it. But it's an amazing part-time job, and I love it. It's my company. I built it from the ground up, and you know, I'm thoroughly satisfied with what is done. You know what I mean? You don't have to have the best of everything. You know, as you can see, maybe put a new paint job on that, but you know, it's wheels and it gets us around, you know what I mean? You don't have to have the best of everything to make this stuff work. And yeah, taking care of your customers. So I want to say, you guys, again, thanks for all the subscribers I've had. You know, we've doubled my channel, we've doubled the watch time, and we're gonna keep on doubling it, you know what I mean? Because me, compared to a lot of these other people, you know, I'm actually out here and I'm keeping it real, you know what I mean? This is me. I'm not candy coating anything. You guys have me a question, I'm always trying to get back to answer it, so let's do this. See you in the cut.